Hello. Welcome back again. This is, again, exercise for normal people. So, as I always do, let's jump right into today's topic. So, today's hack is for your buns or glutes or gluteus maximus, whatever you like to refer to it as. Haha, got that little thing as. Anyway, once again, summer's coming, and even if not for summer, some people have had trouble getting their glutes, we'll refer to them as glutes, to grow or get stimulated. And part of the reason is the glutes are the biggest muscle on the body. Just in case you didn't know, they are the biggest muscle. And much like the legs, because you do a lot of walking and up and down, they tend to get quite a bit of work. So many times, even directly, indirectly. So you need to hit them from a lot of different angles. And, of course, a lot of people do squats. Squats are a direct way to hit your glutes, but it depends on how far you go down. Because if you're not going down as far as you can go, you may not be hitting them enough to stimulate them. And I've seen women, especially with really big legs and weak glutes. I've seen women with big legs and no glutes, or very flat glutes, I should say. So, I wasn't born with big glutes either. Some people have great glutes genetically. There are some people who have done nothing and they just happen to have big glutes for whatever reason. Won't get into all of that, but let's just say, much like calves, glutes can be genetic. But, of course, there is always a way to build the best glutes you can get. And, of course, they come in different shapes and sizes, depending on your stature, your weight, and so forth and so on, your height even. So, let's get to the meat and potatoes, or the hack. So, one hack that I used that gave me a great response, I should say, is kickbacks. Now, you may have heard about kickbacks before. Some people even use a kickback when they train their triceps. It works similar. Some people, you can find the way to do it online. I generally don't like to demonstrate because there are 1,000 videos that show you how to do a glute kickback. And once again, it works in the same manner as a tricep kickback. You can stand, lean, whatever is comfortable for you. And you're basically driving your leg back. The trick to it is, and this is where as they say, the trick comes into the thing. Make sure you feel your glutes. Like when you push your leg back, you should push it back. First off, do it slowly. And when you're first starting the exercise, do it slowly so you can feel the glute react. You can even put your hand on it. Don't be shy. It's your glute. So touch it as you're driving your leg back and feel that glute tighten. Do a number of repetitions. I would say do a number till you feel it tighten. It shouldn't be uncomfortable. Of course, you don't want to hurt yourself, but you should do it until you feel it tighten. And of course, you do the other side as well. I've got great results with this. And as you get more familiar with the exercise, you can do some fast, do some slow, and, you know, use that to kind of stimulate growth. Like I said, I got great results with it. Also, another hack that I also use to work my glutes besides the kickback. Now, this is kind of unusual. I'm sure not many people are familiar with this exercise, so I'm going to do my best to describe it. So what you want to do is you want to squat down, something like a duck. I mean, you don't have to get on the ground, but go down as low as you can, and you want to walk forward. I would suggest walk forward about 4 or 5 steps, maybe 7 steps. Then after you walk forward 7 steps, in that squatted position, go down about 10, 12 times, once again till you feel it in your glutes. Now there's another part to this exercise, but I don't know if I should say it because I don't want people falling and hurting themselves. But while you're in that position, and once again, this is up to you. As they say, enter at your own risk. You can, while you're down that squatted position, you can take your feet and go out to the side. You'll probably want to do this quickly. You do each side. And this is just a hack to not only work your glutes, but your quads will get work, your hamstrings. I've done it. There is some posting of people doing it. Like I said, that part where you step out from side to side is up to you. If you need to, lean against something. Like, don't worry about getting it perfect. You just don't want to get hurt. But the part about squatting and walking like a duck would, you can see a duck, you can even call it a duck walk. Squat down, walk forward, you're going to feel it. And like I say, go about 4 or 5, then squat down while you're in that position. Don't come all the way up, just come up enough, go back down, short squat, I guess you would call it. Do that about 10 or 12 times, maybe 15. Then, while you're down there, duck walk again, another 4 or 5. I would say 3 rounds should do the trick, maybe 4. And as you get better at it, you can squat down, in that position. You can do them faster, you can do them slower. What you want to do is feel it. That's the trick. Like I said, if you need to, lean up against something the first time until you get better at it. But those 2 hacks have given me nice rounded glutes. My pants fit differently. And I truly believe if you want a balanced leg, strong glutes are going to give you that. I used to be able to do this kick and hold my leg up in the air. But I noticed one of my legs, it was always a struggle. One leg I could kick and hold up in the air for several seconds, but the other one I couldn't. But once my glutes got stronger and I started to work my glutes more directly, I was able to do both legs and hold them for several seconds. So once again, this is exercise for normal people. Give this a try. You may have a glute routine already. You can add it to your glute routine and see if it helps to refreshen things and, work your glutes from another direction along with the routine you're already using. And thank you again. Exercise for normal people.